Hello there, everybody. DankTheMuffinman is back today to watch from Doctor Stone episode 8. Welcome to all your new viewers, your regular viewers, and subscribers. I hope you enjoy your stay here today. Weird hand movements. Right. Last week, it ended off with Senku saying that he wants to make antibiotics. We also got we got introduced to a few new characters last week, with the main one being Chrome, and the one who needs the antibiotics. I forgot her name, but is Kohaku's sister, right? I'm quite curious as to how they're gonna be able to make antibiotics in a stone world, but let's see. And we still don't know what sickness the sister has, but whatever. Guys, let's get right into the reaction. Much appreciated, and yeah, anime reaction begins now. There you go. Alright, let's see what happens. So they have some kind of boat. Huh. They have boats. And the stone statue people have started moving. There's a huge, like, society of outsiders then, huh? This one, and she still doesn't obey the rules. Or what the hell is wrong with her? Does she have a lung infection or something? It seems like she has like breathing problems. Maybe she has some kind of lung infection or something, or some chest infection. I have no idea. What's up with his face? Come on. That face though, what the flick? Get each other. Okay. Just one big experiment. My god, look at all the crap he has to do. Oh my lord. Yeah. Wait, thought the plane was flat or something? You didn't know the plane was moving. Well, it makes sense. That's a North Star. What? What? Let us tilt it slightly over the... What? The flick? The planet's axis shifted. Huh. $2,700 years. Would that really happen though? Is 3,000 years plus enough to do that to the Earth? Huh? Is that what I think it is? Magnet. Well, he found something very useful. No, it's the girl. Suika. Huh? She blind or something? How the hell did you get that on your head anyway? You just... Can't you just remove it? The first person not to ask why I'm wearing this. I mean, I kind of want to know why you're wearing that. I don't think so. I don't think he cares. Okay. Never going to have enough manpower. What the flick? Calm down, calm down. Calm down, everybody. Is this actually... Yeah, I'm sure it'll work, right? I'm sure if they had somebody like Taiju, this wouldn't be so hard, right? What's up with that faces? They're so similar. I can turn into a watermelon so I can go anywhere. What? What? What the fuck is she doing that? What? No, nobody's gonna question how she's doing that? What? What? That he could help out with. Is he gonna try and fry it or something? I don't know. Or smoke it maybe? Gonna make some flour. Really no, this was an accidental dish. Well, I'm sure that they'll be quite happy with that. The first new ramen, huh? Made ramen. They're going to enjoy that. Here comes the foodgasms. Foodgasm time. Here we go. Foodgasms. His taste is terrible to him. But they like it because it never tastes well. Oh. Hmm. Okay. These faces. That's it. That's how you ended off. Okay, let's end it. Let's put it on Senku's messed up villainous face here. All right. This episode was okay. I guess the girl with the watermelon on her head. How the hell could she go into the watermelon like that? Nobody questions that, or what the hell is going on with her, or she just has a watermelon in her head and could just go into it like that? That's not normal. I'm sure they'll come to explain that more about I think her name is Suika or something. But yeah, this episode it showed us well the beginning of Senku's little quest to make antibiotics, but it all begins with him finding that magnet and collecting the iron sand. But them alone can't do it. They need extra manpower to make the iron they need to move forward with what they want. Right? Senku isn't really having much issues like finding the resources he needs anymore because of the amount of experimentation and collecting that Chrome did. So that's always good that he won't have to struggle with that. Um, but yeah, this episode was it's weird. This episode was eventful, but it wasn't at the same time. I know that major things happen, but at the same time, nothing really happened. If that makes sense, I know that doesn't really make sense, or maybe you guys could see where I'm coming from. Um, but I look forward to seeing if Senku could get the villagers on his side. I'm sure he will. Well, I guess all it takes is for him to share this information about how to make this new food. Um, this will come in very handy because food is all you need. A new type of food now from eating just fish over and over again, just grill fish to ramen. As terrible as his cooking is, like to them is a is a gourmet meal, right? Um, as always, it's fun to see the dynamic between Chrome and Senku. I like their dynamic almost as much as Taiju and Senku. Right? We still haven't seen Tsukasa. Maybe the next time we see Tsukasa it might just be an episode with just Tsukasa. Um, I could imagine that happening to see how he's doing. I imagine that Tsukasa will have quite the following because he might be an asshole, but he is the type he will be able to to convince many to follow him because of his personality. He might be an asshole, but he could get things done, and he is a good leader. He's just his ideals is kind of skewed, as we all know. Um, Again, the designs for the females in this show, I love it. Especially well, when when they're ready, they definitely could make the females look quite nice. As for their faces, are always a nice thing to see. But yeah, I look forward to seeing what happens next week. Wasn't too much to this episode. Again, it was a lot happened, but not at the same time. They have this goal in mind to go to antibiotics to save Rudy, I think I'm saying her name wrong, but I don't care too much like about saying her name right or wrong. Yeah. So she also seems to be the one that taught taught many, like, a lot of big words that, well, new vocabulary. But where she learned that from, I guess it's just like knowledge that's passed down throughout the tribe. But she is a valuable as like asset if she could teach so many. But as for her illness, I feel like she probably has some kind of chest infection. I feel like the antibiotics will work. She has some kind of infection. I feel some kind of bacterial infection. Chest, maybe her lungs, chest. It could be. Mm, is it fatal? I don't know if it's fatal. It seems like more of like a burden on her. But we'll have to wait and see, guys. I think that's basically it. Thank you for watching. If I missed out anything, it happens. Alright? Guys, I'll see you next week for episode 9 of Dr. Stone. Goodbye. So long. Yeah? And farewell. Goodbye. Oh, we out. Yes.